What's going on, guys? I got another deck profile for y'all today. Today we're going to be doing a going second Floowandereeze deck profile. In particular, the side deck on this one is going to be far more important than the extra deck. The extra deck, I am playing with a couple ideas, so I'll show y'all that too, but at the end of the day, the extra deck is not that important. Floowandereeze is built off normal summons. You're typically locked into normal summons anyway, so that's just how it is. Floowandereeze and Impin at 2. Sometimes you want 3, but you just can't run 3, unfortunately. I am considering running 1 Snarl, but I don't know what I would take out. 3 Robina, this is your best starter. 3 Eaglin, this is probably your second best starter, I guess you'd say. 3 Map, the Map plus any bird is a great start. 3 Advent of Adventure, this is your time condition. This is also just a good way to get to your field spell and things like that, and get some plays started. The one ofs, we're gonna go 1 Stree, 1 Toucan. That's it for the Floowandereeze stuff. Well, that's not it for it. We will be running 1 of the Unexplored Winds. This is just a cool way to get like troublesome monsters off your opponent's board, like Chaos Angels, Psychic End Punishers, things like that. Floowandereeze and Dreaming Town, this is what you search off of Impin. Going first or second usually, unless you can OTK, then you might want to search something else. But typically that's just how it is. Now we're going to be running 1 Mist Valley Avian. There's times where you need this negate, and it's going to come up very handy. Raza, the Mega Monarch, typically this is going to be, it's a big monster, and you're going to be able to get rid of 2 of your opponent's monsters most of the time. So, or I think it's just cards in general. Target 1 card on the field, 1 card in the graveyard. Yeah, you can target an additional card on the field, so it's just cards. Good way to get rid of just troublesome stuff. So yeah, that's it for that. Now for hand traps, we're going to be running 3 Shifter. Shifter is just so good. If you can run it in your deck, it's still at 3, just run it. I feel like this is the last ban list that we'll have with it, but who knows. Infinite Impermanence, just, you know, sometimes you need to get rid of certain effects, and that way your opponent doesn't get started. Like for example, like Turbulence, if you can avoid him setting 4, you're in a lot better position against Rescue Ace, of course. I am missing 2 cards. I'm running 2 Pot of Extravagance. Next would be 2 Pot of Duality. For some reason it's just missing. I could have sworn I probably still have it somewhere sitting around. We're going to be running 2 Thrust. You don't have to run Thrust. You could just run Talents, to be honest with you. But Thrust is gonna help you a lot, going second and going first. 1 Lightning Storm, 1 Talents, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Terraforming, and we're going to be running 3 Evenly Matched. I think Evenly Matched is really good this format. Of course, it's all going to depend on the board you're playing against, but like Fire Kings and Rescue Ace, you know, if they're not putting up a Spell and Trap negate, then this is just going to crush them. Same with Lightning Storm and Feather Duster. You just have a lot of, and then Talents, you can take a monster or rip out of their hand. Okay, so now let's look at the side deck, because this is important on this one. Another Lightning Storm when you want to just sell out to going second. Like if you know they're running Rescue Ace or something like that, you put that in. For like Manadium and stuff like that, that's putting up a lot of monster negates, tier, a lot of stuff. Droplets and Dark Ruler no more. Because there's times where this will surprise you and you're like, oh crap, I don't have an answer for that. Yeah. 3 Featherstorm, because sometimes you'll want to switch it up and go first. Like if you whether you win the coin toss or lose the coin toss, you're probably going second in a typical match, especially if you can choose game one, because people aren't ready for all these board breakers and all this. Then going to the third match, they're expecting you to go second, so they may not side accordingly. Then you go first. You slip this in, some droplets, take out all your board breakers, but you know, maybe a few, and throw in some hand traps like Drolling Lockbird, something like that, just so you have something, you know, maybe keep them from going off, because Flu, it can OTK, it's just not gonna be, it can't always OTK. And then 2 Ash Blossom, weird ratio, but I was just looking for 2 more cards. Like I said, I'm kind of playing around with something. Let me show y'all the extra deck. But with testing on this deck, it's been really, really good. That strategy has been really good. I'm just gonna leave this right here for all the haters. Hey, it's legal. You should use it. It's still illegal, or not banned, whatever you want to call it. All right, so for the extra deck, like I said, it does not matter. If you don't have these cards, it does not matter. But these are probably cards you do have, and most of them are cheap, except for just a few. Almirage, because you can make Almirage. It's going to be very rare that you make Almirage. But, you know, it's just something there. Garura, Bucephalus, and Entis. So I am considering putting in a small Dogmatica package for going first in the side deck. I'm going to test this out first and see how that goes, because Dogmatica really doesn't it doesn't hurt Floowandereeze really that bad. There's really nothing that, you know, like maybe Nadir Servant or something instead of Duality. I don't know, I'm just kind of thinking about it. And then Dogmatica Punishment, that way the next turn you get this, and then you still have your Floowandereeze stuff going on. That's going to be a lot for somebody to overcome. And literally, them are the only ones that are important. I do have Zeus, Phoenix, Unicorn, and I have 3 of the Typhon, just because there are times where, you know, you might want to summon this. It's never, I don't think this has ever won me a game, but with Floowandereeze, you know, it's a pretty good grind deck. So, you know, you might be able to buy yourself a little time, draw the right card. And then we just got Super Dreadnought just for fun, this Super Dreadnought for fun, Ancient Fairy Dragon just for fun, and then Eldritch the Mad Golden Lord. But like I said, none of these really matter with the current build. I couldn't, the only reason I haven't put the Dogmatica package in already is I can't find my Ecclesia. So whatever, you know, whatever. But anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll do a combo video next.